What's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway.
And Princess White and King Vader.
And I'm your
Not King Vader.
King Vader. I'm your boy Slayer Gaming.
And I'm back at it, Princess Sway. She's joining us again. I'm sorry, Princess Batman Sway. Sway Batman. Bat Sway.
Just call me Princess White.
Okay, well, she's just Princess Sway. But yeah. This is Alive 2020 from the Kill Count. It's brand new. It just dropped not too long ago. As of this recording, it's Saturday night, and he dropped it Friday night. So we're just gonna jump into this.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in
She
all
has
our
that
favorite
external
movies.
mic. We need to get one for the show.
Today we're looking at Alive, or hashtag Alive, or if you're old, #Alive.
Yeah,
Alive, released in 2020, is the
And then
first
he meets
Korean
a
film
girl.
featured on the Kill Count,
Hey,
and I apologize that
don't
it
give it
took
away.
me so long to tap into the rich offerings of South Korea's horror films. Like I said with Rec, I always feel disadvantaged covering films from other countries. My knowledge base is in American history and cinema, and I never want to feel like I'm shortchanging a movie on this show. I'll do my best here, but I had limited access to behind-the-scenes info, and I also may fall short on cultural insights and or pronunciations. Apologies in advance. Still, I wanted to look at this movie because so damn many of you requested it by sending an email to deadmeatmovies@gmail.com, which, remember, is the only way your request gets counted. If you leave it in the comments, it's gonna get ignored. That's not me trying to be a dick or anything. There's just no good way for me to quantify all the YouTube comments. I know y'all love to get high on that Netflix nectar, so that's probably why there were so many requests for this thing, even though I didn't find it anything exceptional. Which is not to say it's bad.
Probably.
Alive is an enjoyable
Look like somebody took his eyes out.
led by a pair of sympathetic characters. As
This reminds me of that One Heart Stop Lucas when we watched with the zombies.
The main protagonist,
I'm not playing these games.
A video game live streamer played by UI.
That'll be another thing we're going to cover because somebody wants me to.
Zombie outbreak occurs. As with other classic zombie films, most notably Dawn of the
Like I
Dead,
said, we'll get back to like doing like death battles and all the really cool stuff that you know that I know RDC World. Actually, I have to do RDC World. They just dropped something not too long ago.
Loneliness? Are you really sloppy drunk if no one's there to see you sloppy drunk? You know, the important stuff. Still, there are a lot of ideas in this movie that don't get explored nearly enough. Chief among them, the whole modern tech and social media aspect. That stuff is largely irrelevant.
If that's modern
Feels
tech, why haven't I
last
seen
minute
it before?
marketing tact. You could take it all out and have the exact same
'Cause you're
movie.
broke.
I still think it's a cute little film, though, despite its melodrama and inconsistency.
Man, how you gonna call me broke when he's living in an apartment like that?
You should be able to enjoy yourself.
I'm not broke.
As per usual with zombie movies, the kills I
He lives in an
captured
apartment
come
in
fast
Korea
and
with his
loose, so
family.
just try to hang on while
True,
I work
I
out
forgot
my
his
brain
family.
freezing finger. Let's go! The movie begins with a sleepy boy. Oh Jun-woo lives in a pretty nice flat with his parents and
Sleepy
sister
Beauty.
who are out getting groceries
That's
since
a
there's nothing to
sleepy boy,
eat.
except
That
he's
means no
Beauty.
munchies for Jun-woo as he logs on to game and farms some rare drops. Looks like his looting's gonna have to wait though, because his phone is going off with an emergency alert and the news
Farm
is
some
talking
rare
about
drops.
citizens becoming aggressive and violent. And
Either my
Jun-woo
man is
doesn't need
actually
to
up
take their
on
word for it. One look outside
RPG,
shows how pandemonious things
MMO
already
RPGs,
are. As
or he
Jun-woo
just knows the
watches
lingo a
from
little
his
bit.
balcony, we see 6 people
But you
being
can't
killed.
farm rare
A woman
drops
being
on
eaten in her
Papa
apartment,
Jet,
a man being
which is
bitten
the game
between some
like
cars,
Papa
a
Jet.
guy being bitten
I've
in a
actually
parking
never.
lot,
I don't know
and
anything about
three
PUBG
kids dying in this overhead
at
shot.
all.
I love how these
It's third
shots
slash first
establish
person
the
shooter.
apartment
The only way I
complex
know about it
curious about
was
where
they
we
did
be
something
in
about
this
it in
90s
Game
By
House
the looks of some
for RDC World.
behind-the-scenes footage that didn't have any
That's the
translation
only way I know something about
a
it.
bunch of
I don't
people
keep up with this stuff like
have been
Fortnite.
lined up,
The
or
only
at least
I know
agents kind
Fortnite.
of one. As
I've
things
never
get
played
more
it.
exploding,
But
Jun-woo
this one,
watches a confused
him and his
mother
stepsisters play it all the
reunite
time.
with a
All the
scared daughter.
time.
Aw, that's nice.
But
And
not
the daughter becomes
not
a
Overwatch.
zombie and
Well,
fights her
Overwatch,
mom,
but
killing her. That's not
I
nice.
don't think
Jun-woo
that.
hears a raucous
what's that one with
family
Wraith
and
that I use?
unwisely cracks his
Wraith?
door open.
The female
Allows a
who
neighbor named Lee St.
teleports.
Charles to rush
Oh,
in and ask for refuge. Though Junwoo just wants the guy to leave, he agrees to let him
Apex.
use the
Apex,
bathroom.
yeah.
While St. Charles in there, hopefully not taking a dump, the TV gives us a news dump, reporting all the usual zombie information. Namely, that infected people are cannibalizing victims, and that the affliction spreads through bites and blood. This prompts a more concerned Junwoo to order his neighbor out with a knife.
He's
And his
frantic as
concerns
hell.
end up validated when the dude begins reacting to a
Get out
bite on
my
his
house
hand,
now.
reacting with
He's
blood.
holding. I was
His
about to say
zombie
transformation.
is very
I wouldn't let him get that
I can
far.
appreciate for being
Stepping
different,
front kick,
even if
knock
he
him over, and I'd have
sometimes hurts,
stabbed at him with
auditioning to
this.
be in a Thriller remake. I like the moment he fully turns.
Not even stepping front kick. I'd have stepping side
Junwoo
kicked his
manages
ass.
to get the guy out of his unit
Yeah.
and watches as he's
And you know-
attacked
I mean, it
by
would probably
another
broken the
Ranger
door if
zone.
you did that,
An
though.
interesting idea.
No,
that
I-
sadly never gets
Look,
revisited.
I'm strong, but I don't think I'm that
The
strong.
help show more of Junwoo's apartment complex.
But I mean, it's
Not
also
too
combined
busy
with the fact
looking at
that
Rubber
you're kicking
Johnny
him,
music
and
video.
I felt it
Remember that
personally,
thing?
how you pushed me
Weird.
back, so
Junwoo
if you do that to
fortifies his
him,
door before getting
there's
some text
nothing
from his
gonna be
family.
stopping
They're
him, so he
alive,
just fall
they
full
can't
force
come
in the
home
door.
right now.
We're
So they
talking
trust
about stuff I
Junwoo
do
to
in
just
training.
survive. People
Um,
love to adhere to that,
my
but it might be difficult
Instagram,
with bigger food stores.
King
To
underscore
fill
Sway
this
82.
Junwoo takes a picture
I
of
post
himself
up
with
videos
Chad
of my
Pants
training
and
sessions, and
posts it on social media.
one of them is
Hashtag
my
I
step and
must
side
survive.
kick. That was
Hashtag
actually a
live
signature
combat.
move of mine when
Then
I
he
was on the
watches
tournament
as some
circuit
dude online tries to
doing
get
traditional
reception
martial
using
arts.
a selfie stick and
Yeah,
hang it outside his
that's-
apartment window. It goes great until it doesn't, and the guy falls, presumably to
That
his
looked like
death.
someone pushed him
Junwoo
with it.
scopes things
He
out with his
slipped.
phone on a drone and tries to ignore the bleak situation he surveys by playing his video games. But when the internet goes down, it puts an end
Because
to that
as it is,
distraction.
well,
Junwoo
you know,
hates single
there's no one to maintain that shite.
watches a cop shoot and kill two zombies as they chase her in the parking
Why
lot.
is she out in
But
the
that's
middle of
all
the
she's
street?
able
Who
to
you asking?
accomplish before they overwhelm her and bite into her neck. Her gun falls to the ground, and though Junwoo tries to distract the zombies, it's far too late to save her. That lady dead. Somehow, a zombie
She did.
manages to get past Junwoo's refrigerator.
I'm wondering
So
how
he
the
has to
door
go
opens,
fight it
because
off
every
with
door
that.
I know that in your
Killing
house, the
Chad
door
after
opens
runs at
in.
him and
So for him to
flies
get
into
past
the
that
canister.
shit,
He had to
Don't
physically
fall
turn
and
the
leaves
knob.
the dead man motionless
Not
once
even just-
more. Unlike that
how do you
dead
not
cop,
hear the door
Junwoo's
come against
has
the
already
thing?
been reanimated.
True.
He resecures his entrance after that latest attack, which also
What
did
the fuck
a
is that
number
shit?
on his already minuscule
It was so he could
with
muffle
the
the sound,
situation
so it wasn't a boom,
deteriorating.
boom.
He turns to what he knows.
I was like,
recording a vlog
no,
of
I
his
was just
zombie
wondering because he
daughter,
had it up
saying
there for a
that he
second.
must survive, since that's what
Like,
his
was he
family
gonna leave it there?
should
Like-
do.
이만 여기까지. 구독과 좋아요.
Don't forget to subscribe.
It's Die Hard, huh, guy? As the days go by,
And click
Junwoo
the like
begins drinking his dad's alcohol, which
You
is
heard her.
not the best way to stay hydrated. That's the shit you got to consider now, Junwoo.
Doesn't-
With the water no
That's
longer
That's the
running.
first thing you do.
Probably shouldn't have spent
Get
so much
water.
energy putting up
'Cause you never know when they're gonna cut it off.
windows. By day
But the
10,
alcohol
he's almost
content's
run out of
being
food and water.
dehydrated.
Yep.
And by day 15, he's resorted to drunk sessions of dance crime.
Except
Like,
for
who
one.
hasn't
That's why
been there
they tell you drink water after that.
He's such a mess. and
Like,
misses his
eat
family
something
so
so
much,
the
he
food
starts
absorbs the
having
alcohol more,
hallucinations
and
of
drink
it.
water.
I like how much this character unabashedly loves his family, especially his mom. Makes his Slim Shady ass real lovable. After
Even he making Slim Shady jokes.
looks like it could be part of a Sia video, Junwoo gets a voicemail from his family. To get enough reception to listen to it, he carefully tries the old balcony signal boost.
Ain't no way in
And although it
hell.
works, the message he
I'd
gives
at least
is
tie like a
distressing,
rope around my
the sound
wrist
of
or
his
something.
family's last moments. And I'll still put his parents and sister on the count, since we kind of
So,
that hallucination. Junwoo
They
smashes
had enough
things in his
time
apartment,
to record a
steps
voicemail
outside,
of them
smash
saying
things
they're not
in
going
the
to make
hallway.
it.
Namely, a
Instead of
zombie
trying to
that
run?
beats to stillness.
Look, you asking. I don't know what the situation was. Maybe they got backed into a corner.
Doesn't do much
Maybe.
other than give me 6 kills to add to the count.
But then there's the
One
question,
dead
how
body
were they
in the
able to send it?
background, 2 around a corner getting eaten by a
You
zombie neighbor.
sending
One
hopes of.
is overcome by a horde
I do
in
the same
hallway.
thing.
Another body being eaten
Fair
by
enough.
a second horde, and a 6th body in the hallway after he
All
avoids
y'all
zombies
stupid.
by hiding against
All
the
y'all
wall.
dumb.
Makes his way
He's
back
From as I've seen
behind
so
the
far,
wall.
these zombies
Are you
wouldn't.
kidding me?
These zombies
Before you know
wouldn't
it,
quarrel
it's
enough.
day 20, which is when he sees Soul being firebombed.
As we saw
after
earlier.
explosion.
Why is there
Wait,
cars
look at those
outside?
cars driving on that bridge? Who's commuting during a zombie
Literally, my
apocalypse?
6-year-old.
Anyway, the lights
Why
go
are there
out for
cars out
miles
there? It's a
around,
zombie
and
apocalypse.
That's enough to darken Junwoo's hopes
I mean,
entirely.
The most fuel efficient is 55 miles per hour.
안녕.
He decides to hang himself, and it's pretty friggin' dark when he actually
And then
goes
it
through
hurts.
with it, strangling himself with a cord from
That
the
ceiling
But
fan's
then a
surprisingly
laser
sturdy.
pointer
That's what I'm
starts
saying.
shining
Like,
in
I don't know
his
what ceiling
face,
fan
and
old
someone
that body
else is
weight.
still alive.
Unless
He's
he's, like,
encouraged to get
100
down to
pounds
see
on
what's
a good
going
day.
on. The laser
Oh,
is
that's a
being
chandelier.
pushed from a woman across the parking lot.
Those are
Or
Or
wannabe
This is
chandelier.
Jin Woo Bin. which Junwoo learns when they make introductions the next day. Though he's forgotten how to socialize properly, which is not uncommon after quarantining, he is able to signal to her that he's an alright guy, and she's an alright gal. She's practical, measuring her water out for days, compassionate,
never seen
anybody do
that.
valuable water
Measure the water?
houseplant,
Yeah,
and crafty,
for-
creating a
Yeah.
zombie trap at her door.
Yeah.
She's also not afraid to kill zombies with hand axes. Though the
That's a
movie
bit too
seems
small for
afraid
my
when
liking.
it cuts away from the kill.
Look, as
Come
long
on,
as I can
movie,
get it.
you chicken! Bog, bog, bog.
Again,
Though Ranger
machete.
replenished their water supply.
Well, I'd have
food
better
is
chances
harder to
with
come
that.
by.
But that's for like
Junwoo
a backup
says
because
from
you know we got the
home,
swords and
set
whatnot.
up a neat
But I'm not
little
talking about like the handle
between their
itself. I'm talking about
fires
the
using
The
Junwoo's
blade?
drone.
Yeah.
I
Because there's no
absolutely
guarantee
love
it's
this
gonna
part. It's
penetrate
such
the
a
skull
fun
and go
idea,
into the
and
brain.
using some
Yeah.
drone technology.
Like the
first
machete,
half
on the
of
other hand,
movie
even
is
if it doesn't,
fine,
you can
but
always
pretty
flip it around and
predictable.
stab it
It's the
instead
stuff
of
with Yubin
hacking.
that made me enjoy Alive a lot more. Before they used the drone to make a
My
zombie,
granddaddy left me that.
several attempts were made, and unfortunately, one of those ropes is found by a zombie firefighter.
You can tell she
Since an
didn't
earlier
play
news
baseball or
report
softball
mentioned
ever.
zombies instinctually performing
That was a
behaviors,
weak throw.
it's not surprising when this dude decides to climb the rope, which also
That doesn't seem like a rope that'd be able to
knocks
hold
Yubin
him.
out with
It
a
wouldn't.
cable.
That's-
Junwoo virtually distracts the climbing zombie with his drone, and though his efforts ultimately
Bong.
fail, they do stall the climb long enough for Yubin to get back up
Where's
and cut
the
off the
wall?
firefighter's hand. Ha, using a hand
Where's
axe
the
too?
Bye,
Fun.
bye.
For the zombie firefighter though.
Crap.
He dead. Ooh,
I
nasty
wouldn't have stood there.
going in With food a forever problem, Junwoo arms
I mean, I would've
himself
gotten
up to
random
go
heavy
out and
objects that I
forage.
know for a
He
fact that
returns to
would be-
bodies I've already
and
counted.
just trying to
gets a
kill
set
them
of
one by
keys
one.
From his neighbor's
I
fort,
would just
earning
get a
entry
four
into the
hammer and
adjacent
just-
unit where
Like,
he
I'd tie a
does
rope
explore
around it and
new
drop
places
it,
with a veiny
and then
foot
once it
sticking
got
out
it close
from
enough,
under the cover.
hoist it
He
back up.
takes a
No,
bunch
that
of
takes
food
too much
from the
energy.
fridge and finds a
Sure.
jar of Nutella, a jacket, and some walkie-talkies.
But I mean, it's the
before
safest
getting
option.
attacked by a
No, it's not.
zombie that used to be his neighbor's
Oh,
brother.
dang!
Capping
Don't
off
say
the
with him.
solid little
Bad.
sequence, Junwoo uses the power of
Considering
pull.
these
Get
are
out.
running
The pull-up
zombies.
bar.
He has a king's
I gotta
pull- that's the- like the one I got.
Yeah. I mean, considering these are running zombies, not walking zombies.
Yeah, but I can't
Look,
do
it's
the
even more
pull-up.
dangerous. I told that. Yeah.
야, 안녕하세요.
Well, at least we're not trying to outrun them.
Sorry, that
They
Oh,
don't
you
have-
can.
Well, they don't have
She
a
thanks him for the
stamina.
food.
Oh,
and he thanks her
look,
for
I run or I run or I turn around, step aside, kick, bang, right to your chest. Then I start running again.
It looks like she might know a thing or
Going like
two
this.
about that. They make
You!
movies together
I was
via
running.
walkie, since that's the kind of shit you do to socialize when you're under lockdown. And
We'd have to
playfully
pull a
banter
Chris and
about
Sheva,
their preferred methods
where
of meal
one of us is
prep. They
running
have
and
to
just
quiet
blow
down and
the other
take
one.
cover
Hey.
when a zombie stampede runs through the complex.
That'd have to be
And
you.
though Yubin
You're heavier,
accidentally
so I'd have to be on
alerts them
top.
to her presence, Junwoo saves her,
No.
throwing another flat in her hallway and leading the
You're
undead
heavier, but
there
I'm stronger.
instead. Still, it's time they make some big moves. And I don't mean
I like
drowning
it.
that snake plant, Yubin. They don't need that
Yeah,
much
that's a lot
water.
more water
She
than
kicks
she
off their
needs.
plan by running
She
and
doesn't
jumping
need
out
that
her window.
much
In a
water.
scene that I can't say for certain without translation, but it looks like actor
That looks
Park
cool.
Shin-hye actually did herself. Man, that looks like fun. She gets down to the parking lot and runs through the zombies like she's
That is
on a
the
game
most
show,
dangerous
making
thing.
a hell of an
Fuck
impression on Junwoo.
And you know, I don't curse like that on this chat. See, I don't curse like that.
I was about to say, she could have distracted them something more before
She
doing
slashes
that.
the first in the face, the second in the chest, and
She,
after losing a little
like,
bit of speed,
whips
gets 2 more.
zombies.
Get out of here,
Whips
zombies!
zombies.
After grabbing the police
Yeah, but I'm
officer's
not-
gun and being joined
That's a
by
whole
Junwoo,
parking lot to get
he kills
across.
another
Yeah.
1, 2,
And
3,
there's, like,
And then you gotta get
Again,
up. I was about to say, then you gotta get
I'm
up
not counting
each
any
floor.
of these golf
Yeah.
club beatings as kills, by the way. I don't think they're
So why are
lethal
some of them
enough.
walking
They get
by?
into these somehow still powered.
They might have damaged
Junwoo's
limbs.
building and head up to the 8th floor, which earlier Yubin had seen was unoccupied. Oh, and hey, this is the first time these two are together in person.
I want to feel
Neither of
safe
them
by
know.
With the amount of blood in the elevator,
On the 8th
you'd
floor,
assume
they
there'd
start
be
trying all the doors.
some form
Like,
of
They,
zombie.
nah, that's probably like the one that he used,
Ruining a good plan
or he was trying to use it and it exploded out and then he kept running.
As
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
the one that comes to the side?
Yubin opens
Yeah.
the door to find an occupant, a stranger who pulls her
Yikes.
inside and uses some smoke grenades to rescue Junwoo as well.
How would a smoke
Inside
grenade
the
affect the
stranger's
zombie?
apartment,
They can't
there's
see.
some initial distrust with a side of
But they have
astonishment.
excellent smell, don't they?
He pours them water.
I wonder
which they
what
regard
that
with
guy has.
suspicion until he drinks some himself,
That-
and after
that
quenching their
stranger.
thirst, they agree
Does
to
he
eat
have a
his
zombie
canned
life?
food as well. The stranger mentions that according to the news,
Well, you can mess
there are
with
rescue
canned
teams on the
products.
way. That
Mhm.
gives Junwoo and Yu Bin so much joy, they begin to weep. Only one problem. This place might not actually belong to this stranger. Oh, and Junwoo just passed out. That's two problems.
But how,
Yeah,
though, is the
somehow this
question.
guy was able to drug them, despite their precautions.
Does that guy
After
have
zip tying
zombie
Junwoo
Has he
and
built
Rich,
up a
the stranger
tolerance?
threatens
Nah,
to weaken
look,
Yu Bin
plot
into
hole.
another room.
Or
Not a
something
big
we don't
fan
know
of
because
this
we haven't
dude
seen the
either.
movie yet.
It's something that
Maybe
happens
the
way
guy,
too
maybe
often
the guy
in
has
zombie
a zombie
movies.
one.
He binds Yu Bin and locks the door, trapping her in a room.
Giving it
He
away.
says, this undead little lady used to be the stranger's wife, and he wants to feed her fresh humans to keep her, unalive, I guess. But a reawakened Junwoo is not a fan of this place's food chain and demands the stranger let Yu Bin free, threatening
I wouldn't have said anything. I'd have snuck up on him
Instead, the
and just
stranger
snapped
lets
his neck.
go of his wife's leash, leaving Junwoo to try to restrain the zombie wife from eating Yu Bin's
Put your feet on the door.
He eventually loses control.
Wrap it around your
After
arm
some
and put your feet on the
screaming,
door.
Yu Bin falls quiet, but when the stranger opens the door, turns out the ladies were just silent wrestling, and the two of them spill out into the hallway. The wife ends the life of the stranger by biting him in the neck, and Yu Bin puts them both down with a couple
Oh,
of
he's
solid
embracing
gunshots
her.
that turn a
It's
left
okay,
to
baby.
his
It's
head.
okay.
With the
But
undead,
why would they shoot
unwashed
a bullet?
masses
Because they ain't smart.
Yu Bin asks Junwoo to mercy kill her.
우리 아직
They
사람이잖아.
need like a knife.
She still got the zip tie on her.
있잖아.
Quite a
First.
tall
They need a
task,
knife to
and though
cut.
Junwoo doesn't want to, he resigns himself to the plan.
But actually,
until they hear
you
the
can
buzzing
easily
of a bunch
break
of
out of the zip tie with
helicopters
enough
outside.
strength.
The rescue choppers
Just tie
are
it
real,
extra
and
tight
they're
around
flying
your wrist.
overhead right now.
Yank
The two
away
of them
from
head
one
out
another.
with some
Yeah, that
smoke
ain't-
grenades, and while I once again won't count golf
Bring cats.
takedowns
And
as
for the
kills,
record,
I will count this
What
You
one.
suck?
sort of,
Junwoo
no, what
tosses
sort
him
of
to the edge of
normal
the building.
civilians
That's
gonna have
consistent with
smoke
earlier
grenades?
kills I've counted. And don't worry, Junwoo's
I don't
not
think that's
alone in this
civilian
fight.
use.
I'm Kim Yu Bin,
I'll-
and this is Zombie Shop.
Remember, they had cops and stuff there, and there was a firefighter.
True.
They got the jackass thing going.
And begin making their way to the roof. And though Yu Bin is attacked and has to stick her hand axe into a zombie's head, these staircases, thankfully,
That was smart
come
though, having
straight from the
little
scream
guard
scene
things.
and have
Yeah.
plenty of bikes they
So you
can
can't
use
bite.
to fend off the living dead. The two of them
In-
get out
in
to
thick
the
gloves.
roof, but there are no
Imagine
more
using a
choppers in
bike.
sight. Refusing to give up hope,
Double leg
Junwoo
drop
starts
kick like they doing
screaming for
wrestling.
salvation
Yeah.
at the top of his lungs.
I mean,
I'll just whack
for
him
the
like this.
record, they could have still gone down from the roof because if I'm taking the other apartment complexes for example, they could have dropped down and grabbed onto a railing.
Yu Bin tearfully
Mm-mm.
joins
That's
them.
parkour stuff.
Zombies burst through the roof door, and with her gun only loaded enough for Junwoo to shoot down two zombies.
And I fear
Actually,
parkour.
Looks like
3.
it's the end for our hero.
Well, I've never had the
That
best
is,
chance.
until
I've never
a
had the best
somehow
experience with
undead
parkour.
helicopter
Yeah,
rises up out of
I know.
nowhere to
That's only
give them
that
a
buckshot.
Plane is on the way.
You had a buckshot in your chest, what?
Buckshot on my chest.
A buckshot on your chest.
Here,
My
I'll
chest.
wait until Junwoo and Yu Bin
Vigilante?
are safely aboard the bird
Oh,
that
you're talking about a
Nicholas
game.
River had
Yeah.
built to add 12
Oh,
kills.
okay.
I got that number by counting 13 still bodies on the roof as they
I don't
fly
think
away,
they'd stop at the
subtracting
railing.
Now you gotta explain that, because now people gonna wonder what the hell you doing with buckshot in your
and
chest.
adding one more
Okay.
kill
So I was
to
wondering
this
for a
zombie
second.
that went over the edge
So
when they were
he
getting
made
into
a
the
game
top.
called Vigilante
The
that we
movie
played.
ends with Junwoo
And
and Yu Bin
I was,
alive and together.
well, vigilante
Sweet,
fighting
happy
some bad
ending,
guys.
especially
One
when
put,
we hear that rescue
well,
teams
buckshot
are
on my
also
chest.
using social media
And I was
to
too
promote
damaged, so I
their
decided to start
survival.
running away.
That was rare for a
And
zombie
the
film,
best way to
and
do
there
that was to hop
someone
from
hope to
building
know.
to building.
But I
Building
How
top to
many
building top.
hashtag dead
Yeah.
people did I count
He
But-
didn't make it.
hashtag alive?
I
Let's
failed my
find
role.
out and get to the numbers. But first, I've been eyeing this
Stupid
guy all
buckshot.
damn day. Oh,
But for
it's so
record,
good.
those zombies.
I've
It
never
just tastes
had
so
a
damn
single
good.
bite of Nutella before.
I haven't had
By my
Nutella.
count, there were
It doesn't
53
appeal to
kills
me.
in a lie. Always murky when it
I
comes
think
to zombies,
Nutella's
though.
good.
I counted 15
Because it's
female kills, 20
How would you
male
know and I never
kills,
gotten it for you?
18 unknown victims, giving us a decently even
Because
pie
I
chart all
see-
around.
That's a lot of
With a game
bodies.
time of
Yeah.
99 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 1.87
And I knew it.
minutes.
Almost every 2
From
minutes.
the golden
Like it's
chainsaw for
like-
coolest kill to the firefighter
That's why.
zombie, hand cut off with a hand axe. Still a gosh darn knee slapper to me. Dull machete for lamest kill will go to those zombies gunned down at the end. The spray and pray is for noobs. And that's it. A
Spray and
lot
pray
came
is for
out
noobs.
earlier this year and was based on an American script
for the
of a
record,
movie called
I don't spray and
Alone,
pray.
just came
Anymore.
out last week.
Yes.
Don't be confused
But
if you end up
for
watching
the
it.
record,
Matt Naylor wrote
ready?
the Alone script and then
I don't think
co-adapted
those
it
zombies
to
would be the
make
type
Alive.
that would just
Someday
stand
we'll
at the
get
edge
good
and
grief
start
with
clawing. I think they'd be the type that
Until
try to
then,
jump
I'm
up off the
James
edge.
They
Spin
might.
the kill count. Thanks a lot for watching this kill
If
count.
I'm just
I wanna
using
thank
their-
Hey, we did that one.
like Blake McCaw,
Yeah,
Alex
the Invisible
Stewart,
Man, the
Andrew
new
Pate,
one.
Adam
Yeah, we did that
McDonald,
one. I
Tori
think
Tyndall,
man, you did that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to
Howard?
do so many zombie movies
We
this
might-
year, but that's what
Looks
ended
like
up
we might have to
happening.
do that
I'm
one.
gonna get to the Romero movies sometime early next year. Don't
So-
forget about that email address for kill count requests.
We'll do
Be
it.
Good people.
I see your face now.
Condimon.
But that's our reaction to it. Oh, we did countdown. That was actually the first one me and you did.
Yeah.
And Alex and I, Princess Gamer and I did that one.
We never did that one before.
How to beat Dawn of the Dead.
Maybe we'll do that one though.
Okay.
But that's our reaction. Comment down below if what would you do in a situation like that?
Yeah.
Would you try to would you start
you
getting
call
drunk?
the
Would you
police?
actually would you call the cops? Do you
Yeah.
think they'd react?
No. They'd probably be like, hey, yo, we having problems over here ourselves, so fend for yourself.
No, they be shotting with guns because they have guns.
Well, it's not like every,
But
it's not like every police station is armed with, like, heavily armed. To take on an entire, like, horde and a half. I doubt they would have enough bullets to take on an entire complex. Well, there was 2 complexes in total. Did you not see that horde they had to gun down?
Wait, Daddy, haven't we seen this one somewhere?
the mist,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I think we did do that one.
But I'm King Sway.
Princess Way.
And I'm your boy, Slayer Gaming.
And we're gonna catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
I love you.